golden Gark, which by the way is just fun to say. It's a 3-in-1. My wife and I have horses, so I am forever mucking out stalls. And what I use to muck out stalls normally, I wouldn't be able to use to rake in the yard.
Nope.
And I wouldn't be able to use it to pick up trash, and I wouldn't be able to use it to spread mulch. This is all of that together in one very, very lightweight tool. In fact, so lightweight that it takes the work out of yard work.
It really.
I get to introduce you to this guy. This is Chris Peterson. How are you, my friend?
Good to see you.
Welcome,
Good
welcome.
to see you.
This was invented in a bigger version.
Yep.
For people with horses.
Exactly, exactly. So he took this fellow over in the Netherlands, thought, you know what, this is the perfect tool for the homeowner. Now it looks like a rake at first glance, but I'm going to show you some demos here. It's so much more than just a rake.
Raking up the leaves is half the battle, and that's not even the hard part.
Everybody does that, but now I got my pile. What do you do with it? Well, with the Gark, that's the genius of the design. There's no moving parts. I turn it over, and there is my shovel mode. And notice, Dan, I'm standing up to do this. Not once did I get down on the ground. I go back, rake up a little bit more, and in no time, flip that over. I'm standing up tall. I'm not putting my hands in that stuff. I don't know what's in there. And that's the beauty of the Golden Gark, just as a rake.
All right, now let me ask you a question. How's that new puppy?
He's busy. I mean, he goes in the same little area in the yard. But that's why I say it's a tool that you use for so many things.
My wife and I have 5 dogs. 5 dogs.
I need to get you one more Gark.
There aren't a lot of tools that I can tell you I use virtually every single day.
I know.
This I use virtually every single day.
But that's the beauty. Like, here's what we're talking about for the pets. I mean, we've got pine cones here, but all winter long, this is what I've been doing. I walk around where little.
You cannot do that with a regular rake.
You can't do that. You smush everything in. So now that goes into my waste receptacle, and it's clean as a whistle.
But this thing is strong enough. He made it out of a polycarbonate that just, you cannot break this stuff. Did you see on the videotape where they ran over it with a car? And these tines, if you look closely, are flattened on the bottom. So it slides smoothly when you go to use it as a scoop.
That's right. And we went all out. I mean, we wanted the best of the best material. So when you get it home, the first thing you're going to notice, my goodness, that's light.
That's not steel.
That's not steel.
That's powder-coated aluminum.
Exactly. And what does that mean? I'm holding it with like a little finger here, but it's extremely, extremely strong. And that's what we get with the polycarbonate head. Everybody's used to tines on their rakes. They start to go like this.
I've tried to break mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I've put mine through all kinds of stuff, and you cannot break this thing.
Because we want it to be more than just a rake. Like if this is your mulch, how do I move that around? Okay, I get a shovel. No, get your Gark. Spread
and it picks it up. Now look at that. Now I'm not dropping it, but if I want, I can easily put this wherever I want it to be. And we're all going to be mulching here soon.
Yeah, if you want to feather it in and around the plants, that's what you do. You feather it in around the plants. Now, when you want to till that soil, again, put it in rake mode. I pile up the soil. I till my garden. Now we go back, spread the mulch back out. So it's just so many uses here. If you've got sort of gravel, Dan, that's another use.
Which normally I'm down on my hands and knees picking that stuff up.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm anal retentive. I do a lot of cleaning outdoors. I can't help it.
But that's what sets off your house,
works
right?
So well. Yeah.
If it's clean,
it's pride and ownership.
It really is. But this is designed to take those chores and make it a lot easier. So there's the polycarbonate. I dig into that.
Now watch.
And
pebbles will just drop through, and everything else stays in.
Everything's captured by those rays.
We've got 2 colors.
Yes.
It's early in the season. These are pre-season prices. Do you call this green or yellow? I can't remember.
I call that yellow. Yeah.
So, and that means red.
And that's exactly.
I only have a few hundred in either one. Great use. If you have window wells and it rains. For me, it's my pond.
Yeah.
So this allows me to get in and just skim. And this could be anything.
That could be your pool cover.
Yeah, and I never have to pick that stuff up with my hands. That's like a guy, I just, of course, throw it right back where I pick it up. You know how that works, right?
But that's the multifunctionality of the Gark. Again, if you're going to use this starting in the spring, you're going to go through the summer, definitely in the fall. I read one of the most recent reviews. We've got people using it to move snow and ice because, again, it acts as a shovel. So it's a year-round tool that you go to time and time again. Here's our garden demo. Again, you're going to, all the debris that comes in, pick it up.
And that'll be one of the first things that we will do this spring is to go through our gardens to get rid of the dead leaves and all the rest of it. Now for me, again, with horses, I'm using this thing every day. And it is the best way to muck out a barn stall without wasting straw.
Exactly.
And it's faster and easier. We have acorns.
Little acorns, it picks those up. If you've got sort of pine straw, like I've got white pines at home, I use it for that. Every windstorm too, I'm out there with the Gark. Whether it's little branches or, you know, even if you're digging in your soil and you've got rocks, there's again the polycarbonate. Everything's done standing up in a vertical position.
It's a great tool.
It makes it so much easier for gardeners of all ages,
and it also wins the award for the weirdest named tool we sell.
I know.
The Golden Gark. Last call. They will be gone. You may not have any more airings later on tonight with this.
Maybe not.
Great tool. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan.
Coming up a little bit later on, I thought that this tool had been perfected. Last year, I was wrong. They made it better. This